comedy stars of Broadway. Presented by Alka-Seltzer. In the following 15 minutes, we give you laughter and song led by your happy host, Frank Crumit and his Broadway band. And as his special guest on this transcribed program, Frank has enticed that charming singer of sweet, soothing songs, Helen Jane Belke. And in addition thereto, viz., and likewise to wit, we have Fields and Hall, those boys, but pardon me, here comes the head man, Frank Crumit.
Hello there, Gallup, old pal. Now, you just rest your weary bones for a spell, and I'll take over. Good friends, I think we're due about now for a song, and the singer that I've selected is none other than Helen Jane Belke. Chicago, Chicago, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, do you mind if I just refer to you as Helen? Helen?
Well, if it'd make you feel any happier, of course.
Well, now, we'll take that up later. Right now, it would make me feel happier if you sang In Old Chicago from the picture In Old Chicago, and what could be more appropriate as you come from Old Chicago. Broadway band, a musical welcome for a Western lassie.
Michigan flows in old Chicago, where music and laughter come after your woes. And when you find you're a part of it, oh, you'll be the beating heart of it. In old Chicago, where Lady Luck will give you your chance for fortune, fame, and romance.
Now, there's a good girl. Now, don't leave me, Colleen. I'll be a-needing you later. The reason I talk that way, good friends, is because there's a little bit of Irish in my heart. That's the title of my next song, written by Irving Berlin for Julia. Boys, get out those Irish bagpipes. Now then, watch my shillelagh. Oh, why do you love what I do? It's the little bit of Irish that's in your heart. When John McCormack sings, why do you shout with joy? If a band should start playing an Irish rhythm, you'll go with them. Why do you speak as I do, with a little bit of brogue from which you'll never part? And when you see a three-leaf clover, why do you smile all over? It's that little bit of Irish in your heart. Oh, why do you love what I do? It's the little bit of Irish that's in your heart. When John McCormack sings, why do you shout with joy? And if a band should start playing an Irish rhythm, you'll go with them. Why do you speak as I do, with a little bit of brogue from which you'll never part? And when you see a three-leaf clover, why do you smile all over? It's that little bit of Irish in your heart. Bedad. Say, Colonel Gallup, I'm a bit peeved.
Why, what about, Frank?
Well, about Charlie McCarthy. Now, why can't they give away cardboard figures of me so I could sit on girls' laps and roll my eyes? You know, I do it rather well.
Well, Frank, in the first place, you're not a dummy.
Well, some folks might doubt the wisdom of that statement of yours, Frank, but they won't when you tell them how good Alka-Seltzer is.
Friends, it's a common complaint nowadays to suffer with acid indigestion or a sour or upset stomach. You probably know that this common ailment is often the result of rich food and drink, late hours, loss of sleep, and improper diet. But do you know that there's an easy way to get quick relief from the pain and discomfort it causes? Yes, people the country over have found that Alka-Seltzer brings the kind of relief they want in a hurry. You see, when you dissolve one or two of these effervescent pain-relieving tablets in a glass of water, it bubbles up and forms a pleasant-tasting alkalizing solution which contains an analgesic, sodium acetyl salicylate. You drink it, And it brings relief in two ways. First, it relieves your pain. Then it also helps correct the cause of your trouble when associated with an excess acid condition. But twofold relief isn't the only thing Alka-Seltzer has to offer you. In addition, it is really easy and pleasant to take. Get Alka-Seltzer at any drugstore and try this pleasant, effective way to relief the next time you want real relief from a sour stomach, acid indigestion, or some other similar ailment.
My dear Colonel, those words of wisdom are worth pondering over. Hey, what is that strange sound that assaults my tender ear? Sounds like a Jew's harp. 'Tis a Jew's harp. Perhaps that's where the resemblance comes in. And if you listen, good friends, carefully, mind you, you'll be listening to the maestro of the mighty mouth harp, Arthur Fields, aided and abetted by Fred Hall. Boys, I can trust you to carry on from here.
We follow up Frank Crumit's question of the Jew's harp. Not a very pleasant question, to be sure. Arthur Fields speaks.
That's right. The Jew's harp is one of the oldest of the traditional American instruments.
Yeah,
Freddie,
I've heard of them. I wish I had one.
You wouldn't know what to do with it if you had one.
Oh, yes, I would. Throw it away.
Oh, Freddie. But lots of folks like Jew's harps. They're pretty tough to play, too, you know. I play one.
Yeah, well, that's the tough part of it. I think the question should be, why is a Jew's harp, and is there any good reason for it?
Oh, well, now, wait a minute, Freddie. Just a second. There's more to a Jew's harp than you think, you know. Now, listen to this. Just listen.
That's the first lesson.
That's right.
Why did you ever take the second?
Well, here's why. Now, listen to this. That's rhythm, you see?
That's rhythm. Well, appreciating the higher things of life as I do, why don't you throw it in the ash can?
Oh, wait, no.
Or is it full of them already?
But Freddie, you don't understand. Now, I bought 12 Jew's harps last week out of my salary.
Out of your salary?
That's right.
Costing?
These fine ones cost me $1 a piece. That's $12.
What are you going to live on for the rest of the week?
Oh, now listen to this. Now, just listen. I just acquired it. Get it now. How's that? Quite a trick, eh?
A trick?
Yeah.
Can you learn a better trick, such as making it disappear or
Oh,
something?
wait. But I don't want to make it disappear.
Suppose you hide it someplace. That's a good idea. You hide it someplace, and then we'll all look for it, and the one who finds it gets fined $50. There's a good idea. Hiding Jew's harp.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Where did you take lessons?
Oh, well, now, wait a minute. I studied under the famous Professor Gilbert S. Vibrato. His room is full of Jew's harps.
And he's still in business.
Certainly. You see, the basis of the tones of the Jew's harp is vibration. He taught me that.
He gives you the shakes.
No. Can you imagine 50 Jew's harps all playing at the same time?
No, but with 49 more fellas like you, I think we could get rid of them.
Oh, no, wait. I don't like your disparaging remarks about my favorite instrument. It's just a piece of iron, can't talk and get back at you, it can't play real music. In fact, it can't do anything.
You're in good company.
Well,
you two ought to get along well together.
Well, just the same, Freddie, I'd like to demonstrate my technique. I haven't been practicing for nothing, you know.
No, not if you saw the professor. No, he's not in business for nothing either, although I know a lot of professions better than teaching the Jew's harp. Now, the street cleaning department is a bit short of men.
No, wait. Now, please let me have my fun.
Well, let us have ours, will you? Don't play.
I insist. Really, I do. Well,
there's trouble in the air.
Yeah. Now, down our way lives Uncle Bill. He's known in every town and hill.
And he's never satisfied until we all are gathered near him.
Now, it ain't that old Bill talks a lot, and it ain't the money that he's got.
But we'll tell you exactly what just makes us want to hear him.
When old Bill Shaw plays his old Jew's harp.
Well, he just goes wild with his old Jew's harp.
He's always got his Jew's harp handy, and he can make it sound just dandy. When he plays on his old Jew's harp, when Bill first learned, all he could do was...
But here's what he learned in a week or two.
But he learned more as he went along, and now he can play this silly song. Now, all Bill thought his harp could play was...
Yeah, but he surprised himself one day with...
And now he's just a happy man to think that now he really can. When old Bill Shaw plays his old Jew's harp.
Well, you're going to get your mustache caught in that, as sure as you. He just goes wild with his old Jew's harp.
He's always got his Jew's harp handy, and he can make you feel just dandy. when he plays on his old Jew's harp.
Well, boys, I never suspected such soothing sounds should come out of such a silly instrument, but I think you boys deserve a rest now. So here we go, Broadway Band, with Miss Helen Jane Belke singing Just a Simple Melody.
It's just a simple melody designed to haunt your memory. It's bound to get you instantly. It doesn't help you to beware before you even know it's there. You're dancing to its catchy air, dancing with your favorite thrill. He will hold you closer still. Suddenly you'll both agree that dancing can be heavenly to just a simple melody. And suddenly you'll both agree that dancing can be heavenly to just a simple melody.
That was very, very nice, Helen. Thank you very much. Nicely sung. Oh, I gathered from your conversation, Arthur Fields, that you have a penchant for the more classical compositions.
Well,
huh?
that's quite true, Frank. That's
Well,
what it is.
how about Wang Wang Blues? Huh?
Well, now you're talking my language.
Well,
Yes, sir.
boys, wang it, and I don't mean maybe.
Friends, if you would like to avoid catching one of the colds that are going around these days, here are some simple health rules it will pay you to follow. First, get as much exercise and fresh air as possible. Second, avoid crowds and contacts with those who do have a cold. Third, eat sensibly and get lots of rest. But if in spite of all the precautions you take, you do happen to catch cold, just remember that there is an easy way to get prompt, pleasant relief. The thing to do is to alkalize with Alka-Seltzer. Do this at the first sign of a cold, right when you begin to sniffle and sneeze. Now, Alka-Seltzer is so effective in the treatment of a cold because it does more than ordinary remedies. In addition to bringing relief from your discomfort, it also actually helps correct the excess acid condition, which is so often present when we suffer with this common ailment. Why don't you try it and see for yourself how really helpful Alka-Seltzer can be in the relief of a cold? All druggists have Alka-Seltzer tablets in 30 and 60-cent size packages.
Well, Arthur Fields and you too, Freddie Hall, you've given us great pleasure being with us with your darned old Jew's harp. You know, I think I'll buy me one of those things. And oh, by the way, I'm sorry I couldn't get up to your house last night for the party. I hear there was some hot necking.
Hot necking? I'll say there was. And Uncle George got too near the gas jet with his celluloid collar. Goodbye, Frank. Yeah.
Well, goodbye to you boys and also to all my good friends. I've enjoyed this program, and I certainly hope you have too. I'm giving you a friendly warning that we'll all be back again real soon on this same station with new songs, plenty of giggles, and new guests. This is Frank Crumit waving you a fond toodaloo.